What's up, guys? Travis at Functional Strength, and I did tell you that I was going to make a video of a simplified diet plan, or a simplified way of eating, more like it. And this is it. So this is from Precision Nutrition, which is a course that's also widely known in the health world, and it really simplifies things into carb cycling or carbohydrate timing, more like it. So I'm going to go over this really quickly because it is that simple. Also, you'll see in this email that there is an attached 7-day meal plan, like a sample plan, in which you can incorporate certain recipes into these plates that you see. So, an anytime meal, let's start over here. Anytime meal. So these are all your meals, not directly after a workout. So the concept with carbohydrate timing or carbohydrate cycling is that you're having starchy carbohydrates. If you look over here on the right, this is like potatoes, pasta, rice, or bread. And of course, if we're ever doing pasta or bread, we're always getting ancient grains. So not whole wheat. It has to be like kamut or spelt, or even a brown rice pasta, and same thing with bread. Same thing, kamut, spelt, oat bran, something like that. Never wheat. You're cutting wheat out of your diet for the 6 weeks, period. Okay, because that is one of the white devils, even if it's whole wheat. But getting back to it, your anytime meal, all meals directly or not directly after a workout should look a little bit something like this. Now, it's mostly veggies, so this is basically above ground vegetables, leafy greens, that sort of thing. Okay? And this portion would be your protein. This is any type of meat, chicken, fish, eggs, or a vegetarian source of protein would be like maybe cheese or something. We're not really into soy. I would probably avoid that. And then fats, this could be, like it says, oils, nuts, seeds. You would include, if you did cook with any oils or butters or anything like that, then your meal would be that much in relation to everything else. So it's very simple. There's a few rules at the bottom here on each one. Eat slowly and stop eating when you're 80% full. So again, these are all meals that are not directly after your workout. So if you're working out in the evenings, this is like your morning and your lunch meal, okay? Save the starchy carbohydrates for after your exercise. So you would have this meal over here after exercise only, okay? Again, eating whole foods with minimal processing. Local and organic foods. If you came to my talk on the Saturday on January the 19th, you'd know why. But basically a lot cleaner and far more nutrient dense when they're grown from organic soils rather than chemically farmed soils. And use smaller or larger plates just based on your body size. Coming over here to the post-workout meal. So this is your first meal after an intense workout, which would be something like you're doing here at Functional Strength, okay? So this is your first meal. So if you come to a morning class, your next meal after the morning workout would or could, you don't need to, right? But it could include some starchy carbohydrates, or I would even say a little bit more fruit, right? Because fruit is a little bit sugary depending on what fruit you put in, right? Especially things that are higher on the glycemic index, like bananas and that sort of thing. But it's one meal that you're allowed to have that does have more starches in it, all right, or a little bit higher sugars. You're going to also have a little bit more protein in that meal. Okay. Again, this looks like a plate, but I should also say that you, instead of having food plates, you can make smoothies. And they're going to be in about this portion. Now, Alex has put together a meal plan, like I said, and some of them are going to be low carb days, some are going to be high carb days, and you would just insert those into the days that you're working out. Your lower carb days are going to be the days that you're not training, and the higher carb days, so the meals that include this are going to be the days that you're working out and you're only eating the starches for one meal after you work out. So if you work out in the morning, you would have your starches the meal after, but then for the rest of the day, it would be over here. You would be having this meal, right? So for dinner, you would have something like this, okay? If you're working out at night at the 6 p.m. slot, you would have this meal after the workout and these meals throughout the day. The whole thing is that because it's about controlling insulin and starches and carbohydrates, and the whole thing with carb is that it creates an insulin spike, and that's really what causes chaos in the body, is too much of an insulin spike without having the insulin sensitivity at the cellular level, so that insulin can deposit the nutrition and the sugar, and then it gets stored to fat. But after intense exercise, your body's actually readily absorbable to insulin. The insulin receptors actually open up more because it actually wants more insulin. So that's why it's actually more receptive and good to have them only after exercise. So your body is actually designed to exercise every day. We're human animals. We should be exercising just like any wild animal, right? So our bodies are built to do that. So you're going to eat your largest meal of the day after exercise. You're going to eat more vegetables than fruit with this meal. Choose mostly, I would go easy on that. Like I would say you could probably still have some fruit. I don't think that's a big one because you're already having more starches and carbohydrates in it. Again, the last three are the same rules as the first one. Choose mostly whole organic foods with minimal processing, local and organic. And again, your plate size is based on your own body size. And that's it. Yeah, you can have a little bit of water or tea with each one, but that's basically it. So again, more carbohydrates or starches at the meal that follows a workout. Less carbohydrates or no starchy carbs on any other meal. So days that you're not working out, it's all this meal. It's all over here, right? Throughout the day. And like I said, this could all be put into a smoothie. So like this would be like your protein powder. Over here, this might be spinach. And then the fats might be like peanut butter, right? And then you put that into a smoothie and blend it up. Whatever Alex has done for you, right? So there's going to be like smoothies for mostly for breakfast throughout the day, I think, on this meal plan. But that's it, guys. So I hope that simplifies things. It really is that simple. So take a screenshot of this, or I'll try to send a picture of it too. And then I'll send you the 7-day meal plan that Alex has created for you guys, in which you would fit the meals to fit these 2 plates. I hope that helps, guys. Any questions, let me know.